What's up, you guys? Today we are talking the Frankie Shop oversized blazer. This Frankie Shop oversized blazer has been on my wish list for the longest time, but it is a little steep in the price, so that's why it took me, quite a bit to actually figure out if I will love to have it in my wardrobe. The moment that I decided that yes, I want to add a nice, good oversized blazer in my wardrobe, I started to go on, the Frankie Shop website to search and see what kind of blazers they have, because there are so many different types of blazers on the Frankie Shop website with different materials, different colors, of course, different fits. I also watched like different YouTube videos, and there are two of these blazers that are super popular, but I couldn't really figure out which one was the best for me. So that's why I decided to make this video to compare the two styles that are the most popular styles from the Frankie Shop. And that's the Gelso blazer and the Bea blazer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I got different colors of the Gelso, different colors of the Bea blazer, also different sizing to figure out, what my size is. For reference, I'm 5'1" and I weigh about 60 kilograms. I'm not sure what that is in pounds. But just to give you a reference, and I have a more kind of a pear shape body shape, and I love my things to be oversized. So oversized blazers have been in and out of fashion. Now I would say they are still a little bit in, but I think it's just a classic. When it comes to tailoring, it's classic, period. Depending on how your style is, you can go for a more fitted blazer, for a more corporate kind of vibe. But my style is super casual, laid back, cool girl kind of thing. So I thought this is the perfect addition to my wardrobe, something I wear blazers all the time in different settings. So I thought, I want to find that perfect oversized blazer that I can wear over and over again. So let me just start with this video with the first Gelso blazer. All right, this is it right here. You can see it is the most beautiful color, grayish color. Very cool toned. I would say it's not very yellowy, it's more with some gray in between the weaving. I just when I unpacked this or unboxed it, I was this is such a beautiful color. I could also see the quality of the material, I can feel it right away. It's just a beautiful quality. Now the Gelso has 3 buttons, and the buttons are also very nicely stitched or sewn in. I look at all of these details just to also try to figure out at the same time that if I want to spend this amount on a blazer, because on the high street you can find a lot of beautiful blazers as well, but if you're going to pay more of a premium for a brand that you really like, to me it has to be worth it. So I inspect it. It also has a pocket right here, a real pocket. Also the pockets on this on the sides are also real. It has shoulder pads. It has the buttons on the sleeves as well. Now, the thing that it doesn't have is a vent in the back, and that's what threw me off. So let me just try it on and you'll see. And by the way, I'll leave all of the exact styles linked below with the color, with the sizing as well. This one is in the size extra small, small. So the Gelso comes in extra small, small, medium, large. Not sure if it's comes also bigger than that, but that's what I saw on their website. To me, this is a little bit too much if I'm going to be honest, and it's an extra small, small. But I don't know, I think it overwhelms me a little bit, and it's because the shape is it's too stiff. So the material of the Gelso is a little bit more on the structured side of things, and normally I like that in a blazer, but not in a blazer that's too oversized like this, if I'm explaining myself correctly. Also, I think it's a little bit too long on the long side, but the thing that really I don't like is it doesn't have the vent in the back, so it looks kind of like a coat, whereas I'm not going for a coat look, I'm going for a blazer look. So for me, this one is not it. The only thing that honestly I adore is the color. I think this is just the most beautiful beige grayish color. So I would say if you are more in a formal setting, this will go a little bit better in those kind of settings. But if you are more a casual girly like me, I'll show you the baya and then you'll understand. All right, this is the baya right here. It has pretty much the same details. So the pocket right here, the pocket on the sides as well, nice lapels, buttons, like 4 buttons on the sleeves, but the difference is the cut. So the way it fits, but also it has like 2 vents, one on each side in the back. And once I put it on, you will see like right away this fits so differently. It's super boxy, which is like my thing. It just has like immediately that cool girl thing to it, like that. I don't know how to explain it, but the moment I put it on, I was like, this is it right here. So you can see that it is oversized. This one is a size extra small. I also have a small and I'm not sure which one fits me the best, so you guys will have to help me with that. I don't think that the difference is like huge, but I'll show you the small as well. But this is in a beautiful like gray color that goes with pretty much everything. I mean, look at the fit. The fit, just, you know, I'll have to get those. I saw on Amazon they sell like the things that you put around the sleeves, so the sleeves don't like keep going down, because this blazer is meant to be scrunched up like this, in my opinion. It just looks way better. It gives you like a lot of shape. Also here, makes it like extra boxy, just all the things. I just love this blazer so much. And it's like pretty long, I would say, but it hits me like at the perfect length. Not like, sometimes you have blazers that hit you like at the widest part of your body, so my hips are already doing their thing. I don't need to accentuate them even more, so I wanted to actually hide my hips a little bit and to hit me like more at the where my thighs are, you know, becoming slimmer. That gives like a very slimming and just effortless kind of look. Yeah, I just think that this one fits way better than the Gelso. I'll also show you the Gelso in the medium large so you can see how that fits on me. All right, so this is the Gelso in the medium large, in a dark gray color. The colors, again, all the colors that I got are just so beautiful. I think all of them. I also have like a light gray in the baya that I'll be showing you, a brown, which is like beautiful. So the colors are not a thing. It's just the fit that of the Gelso that is not like agreeing with me at all. It really makes me look with zero shape, and it's just too straight. Like I love how in the baya, like in the back, you can see that it like goes up a little bit. And I also saw a jacket, like a utility style jacket of the Frankie Shop that does that same thing. I think that's so flattering, the way it's cut and it's like tailored like that. I think it looks good on so many different body shapes. So just to give you like a view of how the medium large fits of the Gelso is just way too big for me, so it's a no-no. Now the thing that I do like about the Gelso is the shoulder pads, the way that it comes like it's like very exaggerated shoulder pads, comes down like this. It gives you like a very beautiful shape on the top half of your body, but if I look at it from the side, you know, just the back, it's not doing that for me. Okay, so this is the baya blazer in the size small. The one that I showed you before is in a extra small, and I also have a medium, just so you can see like all the different sizing, how it fits like on a petite body frame. I think that this one fits me the best, to be honest. Also the color, this is like my favorite color, along also with the gray. I don't know, I think all the colors are beautiful, but if I have to pick one for now, I would go with this one. I think that it's just that beautiful brown that goes like well with my new Celine handbag. And honestly, it goes with a lot of things in my wardrobe, because my wardrobe is like neutral anyways. But I think this is like a beautiful chocolate brown with like some gray undertones, so it's just very nice. And I was also thinking that with this size, even though the difference between the extra small and small is not huge, but still there is a little bit of a difference. And with this one, I can even wear wear it as like a dress if I want, with not with nothing underneath. Like I'll wear like some shorts underneath. So I was thinking that, you know, maybe also I can wear it belted. So I think this one, because of the sizing, also in the winter, maybe I can wear it with like thick chunky sweaters underneath, because they have like quite some room here around the arms. So those are the things that I'm just thinking about. You know, what is the size that's and the color that's the most versatile for me at this point, even though I do think that maybe, you know, in the future I'll maybe add another color, but for me at this moment I think this is the perfect one. All right, a very important detail that I don't have to forget to mention is the composition of the materials. Now for the Bea blazer, it is a 69% polyester, 4% spandex. Now I've said in a previous video that I love my natural materials and that has my preference. However, not all polyesters are made the same. So in my opinion, if you get something that's like a good quality polyester that will go with you for the upcoming 20 years, in my opinion, that's better than just getting something that's just because it's natural material and that will not stand the test of time, if that makes sense. So, you know, that's like my 2 cents on the polyester thing. And also because it has some elastane, I think that it will really keep its shape. That's like one thing that I've seen in a lot of just good quality pieces that do insert that 2% or 4% spandex in it or elastane, just to make sure that the fit remains the same, just for that, you know, that give that the material can have. Now the Gelso blazer is 65% tencel, 25% rayon, and 10% wool. So that's why the thickness of this blazer is just also different. It is way thicker than this one, the Bea blazer. You can see right away that the material is just a different material. So I think that there is a, you know, regardless of the fit, also for the material, it gives a different vibe to it. This one I would say is more of a fall winter kind of blazer because it's thicker, you know, it has that, you can see right away that it has some wool in it, whereas the Bea blazer I think is more versatile for all year round. It doesn't matter what season. So that's just, you know, something that's like very, very important. When I looked at the two, I saw right away, oh, they have like totally different kinds of materials, and that will say a lot also about how it fits and how it flows and falls and speaks to me and all of those things. So yeah, just in case anyone cares, they are both made in Korea, in South Korea. Not all Frankie Shop things are made in South Korea. So you'll have to see if that's like something that you really care about, where something is made. You'll have to see like per item where it's made. But these styles of the blazers are both made in South Korea. I also hope that this video was like an introduction to Frankie Shop. I think that they have some beautiful pieces, like timeless pieces, a lot of tailoring. So I have been, you know, the brand has been on my radar for a while, but like I said, it is not the cheapest brand, but they have some cool stuff at, you know, somewhat of a premium price, but that is still attainable in my opinion. I mean, that's relative, of course, depending on your situation, but there you go. Guys, another thing that is super important to me is that these are scrunch proof. Like, they don't wrinkle, they don't do any of that. I mean, you see how I've been scrunching the sleeves up and all the different styles, and they don't crease, they don't, you know, you don't see any wrinkles. So that's like very important to me, because, you know, it's nothing that, I mean, for a linen blazer, of course, it's going to have the wrinkles and things, but for blazers like this, I want them to be crisp, look as you just ironed them. So that's like, you know, the more I have these on, the more pros I see of having a blazer like this. It just keeps growing on me. And then last but certainly not least is this like more light gray color. This color also gets me, you guys, because I think this is like a beautiful spring summer color. It's like not white. I don't really like white blazers like that. I would prefer like a very light gray like this, or like the beige, and that beige like in linen, that would be like the most perfect. I would say more summer blazer. But this, like transitioning from, you know, the cold winter days into the more lighter colors of spring, this would be beautiful. I mean, look at it with like my red nails. This is just epic. So this color also like is, to me, maybe the second favorite to the brown one, but the medium is like way too big for me. Like I'm drowning in this one, so medium is definitely not it. So if you are like the similar body shape and height and weight also, so if you see yourself in me, I would say go for either. If you want like not that very, I mean, they're all very oversized, I'm not gonna lie, but I would say the extra small is my perfect size. The small is also pretty perfect, but more versatile, I would say, to wear like chunky knits underneath, to have it belted, to wear as a dress. And the medium is just a no-go for me. So I really hope that this video helped you out. It's like a short but a sweet one. Blazer, like I said, these are like more high ticketed items, more like if you are, you know, very specific to if you are looking to buy this on the market for this particular blazer. And either case, if you are not on the market for this specific one, I hope that this, you know, give you some inspo on just oversized blazers in general. And I will be making how to style an oversized blazer in different ways with the one that I keep. I'm not sure yet if it's going to be the brown one or the gray one, but whichever one I keep, I'll create like some great content with that. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.